Hey guys, President Trump just made some explosive comments on Ukraine, the war, and what Zelensky needs to do next if he wants peace talks to restart. He didn't hold back, calling out Biden's reckless spending, criticizing Europe's lack of contribution, and making it very crystal clear where he stands on military aid. But what he said about the rare earth minerals deal and why America is getting the raw end of the agreement might be the biggest takeaway. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this.
Is the Ukraine minerals deal now dead, or can it be revived? What's your...
Well, I'll let you know. We're making a speech. You probably heard about it tomorrow night, so I'll let you know tomorrow night. But no, I don't think so. I think
Mr. President,
it's a great deal for us because, you know, Biden very, very foolishly, stupidly, frankly, gave $300 billion and $350 billion more accurately to a country to fight and to try and do things. And you know what happened? We get nothing. We get nothing. Just gave it. We could have rebuilt our entire U.S. Navy with $350 billion. Think of it, $350 billion. We could have rebuilt our U.S. Navy. So he gave it away as fast as the money could be gone. And what we're doing is getting that all back and a lot more than that. And what we need, it's very important for this business that we're talking about here with chips and semiconductors and everything else. We need rare earths. And the deal we have is we have the finest rare earths.
Mr. President, what do you need to see from President Zelensky to restart these negotiations?
Well, I just think he should be more appreciative because this country has stuck with them through thick and thin. We've given them much more than Europe, and Europe should have given more than us because, as you know, that's right there. That's the border. This country really was like the fence on the border. It was very important to Europe, and I'm not knocking Europe. I'm saying that they were a lot smarter than Joe Biden because Joe Biden didn't have a clue. He just gave money hand over fist. And they should have been able to equalize with us. In other words, if we gave $1, they should have given. Well, we gave $350 billion. They probably gave $100. But on top of it all, they get their money back because they're doing it in the form of a loan, and it's a secured loan. So when I saw that, which I've known about for a little while, I said it's time for us to be smart. At the same time, it's great for them because they get us in the country taking the rare earth, which is going to fuel this big engine, and especially the engine that we've in a very short time created. And we get something, and we're there. We have a presence there. With all of that being said, I want one thing to happen. I want all of those young people to stop being killed. They're being killed by the thousands every single week. Last week, 2,700 were killed. 2,700 young, in this case, just about all young boys from Ukraine and from Russia. And that's not young people from the United States, but it's on a human basis. I want to see it stop. The money is one thing, but the death. And they're losing thousands of soldiers a week. And that's not including the people that get killed every time a town goes down or a missile goes into a town. And I want to see it stop. Yes.
Are you considering canceling military aid to Ukraine? And can we get a reaction to what the Prime Minister said, that your administration is bringing U.S. worldview in alignment with Moscow's?
So this is a deal that should have never happened. This is a deal that would have never happened. And it didn't happen for 4 years. It didn't happen. It was never even close to happening. If I were president, it would not have happened. And October 7th would not have happened in Israel. And inflation wouldn't have happened. And Afghanistan, disastrous, the way they withdrew. Not the fact that they withdrew, but the way they withdrew would have never happened. And we would have had Bagram right now instead of China having it. It was 1 hour away from where China makes their nuclear weapons. We would have kept Bagram with one of the biggest air bases in the world. All of these things happened, and it's a shame. But it is what it is, and now we're here. I want to see it end fast. I don't want to see this go on for years and years. Now, President Zelensky supposedly made a statement today in AP. I'm not a big fan of AP, so maybe it was an incorrect statement, but he said he thinks the war's going to go on for a long time. And he better not be right about that. That's all I'm saying.
Guys, if you agree that we need America First leadership, do me a big favor, hit that thumbs up like button. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm, helps out more people see this video. Okay, let's break down what Trump just said because there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, Biden's Ukraine blunder. Trump slammed Biden for throwing $350 billion at Ukraine with nothing in return. Think about that. Trump says that we could have rebuilt the entire U.S. Navy with that money. Instead, it's gone. Just like that. Meanwhile, Europe hasn't even come close to matching our contributions, even though this war is happening right at their footstep, right at their doorstep. Shouldn't they be paying more than us? Now, Zelensky needs to step it up. Trump made it clear that Zelensky should be more appreciative of what America has done. The U.S. has given more than anyone, by far, yet we're the ones being taken for granted here, guys. Does Ukraine actually respect our support, or do they just expect it? Let's talk about that rare earth minerals deal. Here's where it gets really interesting, guys. Trump pointed out that Ukraine has some of the finest rare earth minerals, which are critical for things like chips and semiconductors, basically the backbone of modern technology. He sees an opportunity for America to get something in return, rather than just writing blank checks. Shouldn't we be making smart deals that benefit our economy? This is one of the biggest takeaways that I think we got from the video, guys, is Trump wants to end the war quickly. Thousands of young soldiers are dying every single week. Donald Trump says that he wants this to end fast, not go on for years like Zelensky is predicting. The question is, does Zelensky actually want peace? Or is there incentive here for him to keep the war going? One thing is clear, guys. Trump is saying that this war never would have happened if he were in office over the last 4 years. No Ukraine war, no October 7th attack on Israel, no Afghanistan disaster, none of it. And considering how badly things have spiraled under Biden, I mean, do you believe that he's right? Let me know what you think, guys. Should America still be sending money to Ukraine? Should Zelensky be doing more to bring the war to an end? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And guys, if you want to support the channel and help me bring more real news from a conservative perspective, consider becoming a channel member. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you in the next one.